Hey, come on, don't do like that. Hey, Tlba, we scored for 2 more than
throwing a lob to a kid that's 4 inches taller than him. Who thinks that's a good idea?
smarter, we communicated better. All the things we needed to work on, we did. Good job. Tomorrow gets a lot tougher. So first game will be good, but that second game is going to be a war, and it'll be a war from start to finish, which is what I want. So I ain't come here to beat people by 30. I want to go to battle. All right, and that's where you find out. So there's a sign in our gym that says sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. I've never lost. What does the bar ball say? Never lost. I ain't never lost. I learned something. So if you win, there's no loss. I mean, if you win, there's no loss. If you learn something, there's no loss. Make sense? So I don't think we're going to lose, but we have nothing to lose. That makes sense? When we go in, we can play free, because even if somehow they beat us, we're going to learn something from them. All right? And sometimes it's hard to learn something from 30-point wins. It's always hard to learn. So, but overall, man, I'm really proud of you. You've done well. For some of you, the success you're having, don't let that be a surprise to you. Don't let it be a surprise. So, one thing I learned, I didn't. My mom was battled addiction, had me at 15, and my dad wasn't around, and so I didn't have a very good view of God. I didn't know what God was like, And so a lot of times, whoever your dad was, or however your dad treated you, a lot of times affects how you see God. So my dad came to, just in and out, and so I thought God was going to like that. But as I've gotten older, and I've gotten to be a father, I've learned that the Lord's a good father, and if He makes you a promise, He's going to keep it. He's a promise maker, He's a promise keeper. And so what some of you are experiencing is a promise that God made to everybody. And it's in Proverbs. It says, those who are diligent will stand before kings. They will not stand before mere obscure men. So what that verse means is those who are excellent in their craft, those who work for thousands of hours when nobody else was working, they will stand before people of importance. They'll stand before crowds. So those who worked when everybody else was hanging out, those who are excellent in their craft will stand in front of people of influence. So what you're experiencing is an 18-year overnight success. It's those thousands of hours that you put in. That's why you're experiencing this hour. And so he said, the book of Proverbs is a father writing a letter to his son. And he was the wisest man to ever live. His name was Solomon. So God, did you ever play a game when you were little that if a genie gave you 3 wishes, what would you ever play? You ever do that? Y'all had stuff to do with. We didn't have all that. We had to tell stories and bad jokes and do stuff like that. But that really happened. God came to a man and He said, I'll give you whatever you want. Tell me whatever you want. You can have power, you can have money. And He said, I want wisdom. And He said, since you asked for such a great thing, power and money will follow that. And if you look back in history, Solomon was the wisest man, richest man to ever live. And so there's a letter to a son. David and Solomon were writing letters to their son, the Proverbs. The book of Proverbs means the book of wisdom. And so that verse is there. It says, those who are diligent will stand before kings. And then you know what the next chapter says? To his son, he goes, and when you sit before a king. So he didn't say if. He says, if you're diligent, this will happen. And so the greatest honor you could have back in the day was to stand before a king, because he could give you whatever you want. For you, kind of the greatest, the goal for most people is what in your generation? Attention, right? So those who are diligent will get the attention. Now what do you do with it? I don't know. But like what you're experiencing, it's because of all the work you put in. You didn't accidentally get on this team. We asked a lot of questions about you before we even took you. Is he a good kid? Does he work hard? So what you're experiencing is not because of the platforms we've built. It's that's part of it, but a major part is you've done what you're supposed to do. So all this success, some of the stuff you're experiencing, is not by accident. But what are you going to do with it? Because a lot of people get a taste of this, and you know what they do? They let off the gas. You still ain't got the offers you want. You don't. And you still probably don't have the attention you want, which is from college coaches that gives you the offer you want. And even when you get the offer you want, you're not done yet. Because what gets you to college ain't going to keep you there. Does that make sense? So the big thing I want to tell you is this is not an accident. You are being blessed because of how hard you work. But don't quit working. And here's the thing, we can't go work out tonight, but you can watch this game. When you watch the NBA, you can get off your phone texting, Boo likes really big girls, and so you can quit, you can get off the phone and you can watch the game and learn. I mean, I watched all those games last night. You can watch the game, you can study the game, you can meet with a coach, ask questions. Don't quit working. And when you get home, some of you now know how to work. You know what to do. If you don't, I video every workout we do. I can send you everything we do. And it works. I promise you it works. And so all that we're experiencing is not an accident, but you got to keep working. So from the game, what's the good, bad, and ugly? What was the good? Played fast, made shots, thought we rebounded well. Oh man, communication was unbelievable. You'll never find a quiet team that's a good team. It just doesn't happen. Y'all communicate extremely well. What else? What else was good?
Defense.
Defense was good. Press was pretty good. I thought we let them. We let them kind of. What's the best way to word that, Coach? Like in 1-2-2. We just didn't give enough pressure. Like our angles weren't great. I think we got to make them speed up a little bit more. Those were pretty good guards though. They just couldn't make shots. So, and that's the other thing too, learn from that. And it doesn't matter how well you handle it and bounce it. And if you can't make shots, brother, the way the game is right now, you gotta be able to make shots. Because what do we do to, I'm telling you, I watched that kid earlier. He touched the paint as well as anybody I've seen in 15 months. But when we backed off of him, hard right-hand driver, what happened? Couldn't do nothing. So, you gotta be able to shoot the ball. What else was good? Shared the ball very well. What else? I mean, here's the beauty of this team. We're shooting a lot of threes, and we're shooting a lot of fast shots, but I think we may have taken 2 somewhat bad shots each game. That's unbelievable. These teams are getting killed. They're taking a bad shot every other possession. What else is good?
Getting the basketball. The bench.
Bench was really good. What was bad? What was bad? Free throws weren't great. Yeah, we didn't know personnel. We got to study that. Coach, let's come up with a quiz on personnel.
All right.
So we'll quiz you, and if you don't know, you don't go in.
And we got to get to our positions right on the inbounds and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
we got to know our
Because in a
inbounds
big game,
guy.
that's huge.
It's literally still drew up right beside Zeke's head right there from yesterday.
We'll go over about 10 times. Hey, another good thing you guys are handling this attention well. I mean, for some of it's first time you played in front of crowds like this and cameras. You're handling that well. That's not easy. I mean, it's not easy. And so y'all are handling that really well. But the crowds will get bigger, and there'll be more at stake. So just know that. Last week was, y'all saw, some of y'all experienced that. That was crazy. So, what was ugly? Inbounds was ugly. We need to show them sideline one, Coach.
Yeah.
Sideline one. What else was ugly was we lost basketball. How do we do that? And y'all think that doesn't matter? But what if you don't have game balls to warm up with? What they warm up with, did you see? They warmed up with evolutions. Completely different ball, completely different roll off the rim, completely different feel at the backboard. So what if we didn't have rock basketballs to warm up with? That matters. Everything matters. That was bad. And so here's, you know what I heard about 3 times today? Well, they didn't. No. We didn't. If we as coaches didn't tell you to do it, we got to take responsibility. So that's the difference in our program and about 99% of them. We will never blame you. We won't do it. So we failed you because we didn't give you an assignment to get the basketball. So what do we do? If I blame you, what happens? We're probably going to lose what? More basketballs. But I take ownership. I find a coach. I say, Coach, here's how we're going to do this from now on. We go and find basketballs. So if you don't own your shit, you're never going to have shit. I'm just telling you. You got to own it. And I'm trying to quit cussing, but dang it. Why'd you let me do that? But anyway, but you got to own yours. So like, if you blame people, you can't make any adjustment. You're just stuck. So you got to own it. So I own our mistake, and it is our mistake. I didn't tell Coach, therefore he didn't tell you, so it's on me. And at the end of the day, how many of you want to own a business? Anybody? Everybody. Everybody wants to own a business, but listen, it all starts and ends with the owner of the business. You have to take ownership of even employees' mistakes. Because guess who hired them? You did. Or somebody you hired them. So own your stuff. So that was very ugly. That was the ugliest. But that's ugly, but if it's a 1-point game and we didn't have the right basketballs, that could have been a difference. So, but, Coach, you got anything, coaches?
Nah, you pretty much hit it as far as the game. Just one thing, if I could, leave y'all with something, just please, try to soak up everything that he says, that we say, and just try to stay in the moment, man. A lot of times, the way life is, just so fast revolving, like we just don't soak it in, man. Like these memories, like being around each other, brotherhood, bonds y'all got, games y'all playing, all that stuff, I would just say, just try to soak it in, and so you can have those memories, man, take them with you. Because a lot of times, you just let it pass you by, and and then you don't even remember it. So.
What's a way you can be present in moments like this? Does anybody know? Put your phone down. It's the first thing. But I'm telling you, we didn't have all the phones, and I can't remember half the good stuff that he stuffed in the cup. I can't remember half the good stuff that happened to me because we were just on to the next thing. That's one of my biggest regrets is I wish I could go back and I can't even remember those moments because it was just on to the next. So I think it's put your phone, I think it's learn to breathe, and I think it's learn to just be present in the moment. And here I think the greatest way to have a memory like kind of really take root is to be grateful. And so just be grateful. Like just be grateful. And we had some bad stuff happen this year. And I've had a lot of bad stuff in my life. And what I do every time it happens, and I start to feel sorry for myself or whatever, I just go compared to what? Compared to what? Like, man, I'm having a terrible day. Compared to what? Think about that. Compared to like what a lot of people in this world are facing. Your worst day is better than probably 90% of the people in the world's best day. Compared to what? So, but be grateful, man. Take it all in. And I'm telling you, gratitude will change your life. It'll change everything. Anything, Coach?
Big thing for me, man, is at the next level, there's only a couple guys per team who can have the green light, do whatever they want. I think guys here are figuring out what they do well and trying to stick with that. Like every now and then you might get outside yourself a little bit, but guys are figuring out, okay, I rebound well, let me go rebound at a high level. I catch and shoot well, let me catch and shoot well. I block shots, whatever the case may be. Because at the next level, it's not going to be you scoring basketball. There's a couple guys per team who get the opportunity to do whatever they want. All right, so figure out what else you do really well. I think there's a quote I heard when I was driving up here, and it's a lot of people want to chase the spotlight. Find a way to be the spotlight, right? If you do the right things over and over and over again, right? 5-6 years ago, people didn't know who the Ellis brothers were, right? But they kept doing the right thing over and over and over again. Now look at the crowd this year, right? They didn't chase the spotlight; they became the spotlight, right? So find a way to just do the right thing over and over and over again. Stop trying to chase whatever maybe in your head that you're going for. Like, listen, right? Nobody up here is going to tell you the wrong thing or tell you something that's going to hurt you. Everybody wants to see you succeed. That's why you're here.
And some of you guys go back to a small school where people don't work hard. Make the big time wherever you're at. Take what your experience can, make it the big time. Y'all like everybody going, hey man, I saw you got like a... No, go like show them the work. Like make the big time wherever you're at. Coach Scott.
You guys just, another good game is you guys really play well as a team for not playing with each other for long. Like Coach Dave said, you guys are starting to find your roles. It shows. It shows. Obviously, with those two teams are not good at stuff. We're playing hard, we're playing together, finding the other man, and playing good defense. Everyone's flying around. There's a couple 50-50 calls that we should they got to. Still, even though they were trying to play physical, put you guys at full court, respect you guys, keep your head straight, and show them. It's like we practice together every day. So just keep it up.
Hey, you got anything? What'd you see? Who are you proud of? Why?
Because he played a lot better than
What do you mean? How do you play better?
me.
Yeah, oh, was he not rebounding last? All these people make this possible for you.
Hydrate, 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 hydrate.
Yeah, we have big time on stage, boys. So thank you.
Get up! Get up!